Captain Jord personal log. While the new ship is currently still in production, we have made a little bit of progress, but now it's time to take on the engineer's recommendations and improve the weapon systems on the new ship. Hello and welcome to another episode of Starmade. This is the ship we started building last episode, and as you can see I've done a little bit of prettying up, or at least attempting to. And I just wanted to really thank you guys for all your comments on the last video, helping me out with the damage beams and how we can get some more power. And yeah, you guys suggested having a second beam computer and slaving one computer to the other. So we've got plenty of space. Actually, let me put lighten mode on so I can show you what's going on. Where are we? Lighten mode, there we go. We actually have plenty of space inside here to put in some more damage beams. So that's something we can do. I assume you'd need the same amount of damage beams as the main beam array to slave the computer. I know that's how it works with cannons. I assume that's how it works with damage beams. I'm such a noob at this game, but we're gonna try it, and we're gonna see how much power that gives us, and hopefully it'll be powerful enough to take on the big station, which is, I think it's this one down here, Pirate Station Alpha. There's also another one, Pirate Station Eta, and that's a trade station, which I assume is friendly. And then there's one down there that we haven't discovered yet. But anyway, so that's the first thing I want to do today. And then, after we've done that, we're actually going to take a bit of a break from shipbuilding, just because I've been doing a lot of it over the past few episodes, and I want to do something a little bit different, because it's starting to burn me out a little bit, is just building ships all the time. But yeah, the first thing I'm going to do is see if we can up the power on these damage beams. Alright, so that's the other damage beam modules in place. The first thing I need to test is the power. Do I have any other cameras? I do not. That's okay. Yeah, I need to test make sure I can still use these without running out of power. Only just. That's okay. Hey, it doesn't seem to shoot for as long, but it does. That could be a problem. But let's see, shall we? Let's go to the, I think it was this pirate station. Plot path to current, and we'll see if that does anything more. There it is. Just let it load in. Yeah, you're attacking me, I know. Okay, 6,000 shields. Yeah, I was hoping the beam would last a bit longer, but it doesn't. That's okay. Let's see what sort of damage this does. It doesn't really seem to be doing anything. Ah, there we go. There we go. Oh, that's doing so much more damage. The shields are recharging pretty fast, but the amount of damage we're doing seems to be bringing those shields down pretty good. Alright, nice. So yeah, that seems to actually be working really well. So thank you everyone in the chat who did suggest that to me. Might have to get the fleet over here with this thing, and then we can try and destroy it. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, I think that's all the pirates dealt with. Yeah, we can go Pirate Station Alpha. That's the one we just destroyed. Maybe we could go and take on this, yeah, we'll go and take on this Pirate Station Eater as well. Can go and do that. And yeah, destroy more things. There we go. Decayed, nice. Okay, we can focus on the millions of ships that have now appeared, so that's nice. And these things are just dropping. You'll love to see it. See if we can get a hit on this guy. He's running. And we just got him in one hit, nice. Alright, well that's another station and fleet taken care of. This fleet is pretty badass, I must say. These guys are doing the business, which is good to see. So yeah, that's another station taken care of. That's a trade station. I assume they're friendly. I don't know for sure though. There's loads of stations up here, but in our kind of little corner of space, you know, pretty much dealt with all the threats, so that's good. So yeah, what I want to move on to now, even though this ship isn't, it's nowhere near finished, obviously. I want to take a break from shipbuilding, just because we've done that for like the past 3, maybe 4 episodes, maybe even more. I don't know, I've lost track. And it is starting to burn me out a bit with all the shipbuilding. So I want to do something different. I actually want to do some base building. And we're gonna do that kind of near this asteroid field. And what I want to do is make like a shipyard. Now we have loads of shops around here. They just keep spawning in. I don't know if it's because I'm using this shop so much, so other shops are spawning. I don't know, but there's like loads and loads of shops in this sector. But yeah, I'm thinking, well, not sector, this is a system, not a sector. But yeah, I'm thinking around here, this is a really small star, so you can get right kind of in close to these asteroids. And there is a station nearby there, so maybe we can sort of come down here somewhere, just so we're ever so slightly in the asteroid belt, but not so we're gonna collide with it. And yeah, we can build like a production station there. And the first thing we're gonna do actually is start off with like a refinery, because that's the first thing you do after you've been mining, right? You refine all the stuff. So I'm gonna work on something and see how it turns out. Alright, so if you have a look at the map here, there's another station there. Isn't that the one we got rid of? Anyway. Yeah, if you look at the map here, there's a new station. Cayley Station. It's named after a scientist from Yorkshire, Sir George Cayley. He built like flying machines and gliders and stuff. And the reason is, this is what we're building. I made a start on the station. And you might be wondering what the hell this is. Well, the idea is eventually it's going to be a shipyard. But I want it to be like a fully automated kind of factory station that builds things that we'll need for a ship. And this is going to be the first kind of... I'm going to probably do it as like a modular design. Because to be honest, I have no idea how to build a space station. This is my first time. But yeah, we're going to have modules with different kind of factory bits in. So each module will correspond to each of these different factory blocks. So this first one is going to be like the refinery, right? So after we've gone out mining, we're bringing us raw materials. The first place they're gonna come into is the refinery. So that's what this big thing is. I've used a couple of reference images for like a sci-fi refinery. And yeah, that's the idea. And I've also pretty inspired by Tashara MC, who does some amazing Starmade stuff. And he's building like a big factory station as well. His is huge. So yeah, I've taken some inspiration from that too. But yeah, that's what this place is going to be. And it's going to be big. It's going to be a lot bigger than I first intended. Well, something I didn't realise is when we go to this asteroid belt, we actually we risk getting heat damage from the star. So I'm going to have to upgrade the shields of the miner, so it's more resistant to heat damage. So that was a bit of an oversight on my part. But yeah, that's why I built this thing here in the first place, just so we can go across, get whatever we need and come back, just so we're not jumping all over the place. So yeah, that's why I built this thing here in the first place. But yeah, so as for the actual flowchart of stuff that we're gonna have, I could probably make something in game to try and represent that. So let's do that. Alright, so hopefully I can do some kind of simple explanation. I don't know how simple it'll be, but yeah, we're gonna have like a storage system where where's my ship gone? There it is. So the ship comes in like it did on the planet and drops all its stuff off, and then the micro assembler, and I guess we'll have that's not a, is that a micro assembler? Yeah, we'll have a micro assembler and a capsule refinery that'll pull all the scrap and the raw materials in. And then it's going to split off into 3 different production lines. So this first production line, this first bit here is going to make just light grey basic armour. That's all this is going to do. And that's going to be the building blocks for all the hull that we're going to use for all the ships. So yeah, the stuff gets refined, and then this stuff makes just grey basic armour, or light grey basic armour. And then it goes into this one, which is going to colour the armour, and there's going to be a factory for each colour. And this production line here, this is going to make all the different paints, and there's going to be one factory for each different paint. And then this factory will take the paint from there and the armour from there, and it'll colour the armour. Then this factory here is going to make just standard hardener. And yeah, so, and then this factory is going to take the basic coloured armour from these factories, one for each colour, and there's going to be one for each colour of these, and it's going to take the standard hardener and make it into standard armour. So that's going to be the hull section of the factory. And then this production line's very simply just gonna have a factory for each kind of system for the ship. So we'll have ones for, you know, power, one for shields, one for weapons, or one for each of the weapons, one for each of the shield modules, one for each of the power modules, and all that kind of thing. So that's kind of the plan. Now, how that's going to translate into kind of how it's going to look, that's going to be something that's probably going to take a bit of time. This whole project's going to take a good few episodes, but now I have a kind of general plan in place. I'm quite looking forward to building this thing, actually. But I'm going to have to leave the episode here, because I'm already over the amount of time I wanted to spend. It seems like I don't know. It seems that time's going really fast while I'm playing this game, and I'm not getting much done. So that's the whole point of building this thing, really. So it can speed up my my productivity, make me more efficient. That's why I'm building the whole factory thing, so I can go out, mine, dump my stuff in, go AFK while this thing's doing its thing, and then we'll have all the materials we need. That's the plan, anyway. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you are excited to see what we end up building, because I certainly am. But yeah, you know which buttons to click if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you all in the next episode.